Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Thiruvananthapuram Metro project nears final approval with alignment decision pending. The Kerala government is moving closer to approving the final alignment for the Thiruvananthapuram Metro, with the Finance Department clearing the proposed route. A final presentation will be made before Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan before cabinet approval. Kochi Metro Rail Limited KMRL has urged expedited decision-making to secure central funding. Two potential routes have been identified, with the final choice shaping the project's reach. Infrastructure work, including the Srikaryam flyover, has already begun. Once operational, the metro aims to ease traffic congestion and improve urban mobility in Kerala's capital. Amritsar-Kolkata Industrial Corridor to boost industrial growth and real estate development. The Amritsar-Kolkata Industrial Corridor, AKIC, spanning 1,839 kilometers across 6 states, is set to drive industrial expansion and economic development by leveraging the Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor, EDFC. The project includes integrated manufacturing clusters, IMCs, in each state, facilitating seamless logistics and manufacturing growth. With substantial public and private investments, AKC aims to enhance exports, employment, and GDP contribution. The corridor is expected to boost demand for industrial and residential real estate, particularly in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. With rising land values and infrastructure development, the government's latest budget emphasizes accelerating industrial nodes, such as Gaya, further enhancing regional economic prospects. Karnataka expands e-Khata system to regularize unauthorized properties. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has directed officials to regularize illegal residential layouts by issuing B-Khata as a one-time settlement within 3 months. This initiative aims to provide relief to property owners while increasing government revenue. The e-Khata system, already implemented in Mangaluru, Belagavi, and Bengaluru, seeks to enhance transparency, minimize corruption, and digitize property records. However, challenges such as data mismatches and incomplete ownership details have slowed adoption. The government's success in resolving these issues will determine the long-term effectiveness of e-Khata in streamlining property documentation, improving tax compliance, and simplifying real estate transactions across Karnataka. Mumbai sees rise in redevelopment projects with over INR 6,000 crore investments. Mumbai is experiencing a wave of redevelopment projects, with major developers investing over INR 6,000 crore to transform aging housing societies and slum clusters. Arkade Developers is redeveloping Nutan, Ayojan. CIHS in Malad West, with a GDV of INR 740 crore, alongside projects in Dahisar East and Goregaon West, expected to generate INR 1,700 crore and INR 2,000 crore respectively. Mahindra Lifespace's Mahalakshmi project with Livingstone Infra has a GDV of INR 1,650 crore. The Dharavi redevelopment has begun, with Adani Group starting work on a 6.4-acre site, while a 17-acre slum redevelopment in Worli aims to rehouse 3,200 families. MHADA has issued 1,200 notices to expedite stalled projects, underscoring the city's rapid urban renewal. Landmark developers and Sobha Luthrar buy land for INR 423.38 crore in Paral Mumbai. Landmark developers and Sobha Luthrar purchased a 2.11-acre landholding along Jerbai Wadia Road, Parul, for INR 423.38 crore. The transaction, registered this week, is likely to open the doors for luxury residential and commercial areas. Sobha Luthrar has acquired a greater majority of the PKR, the free sale part, whereas Landmark developers received a smaller portion. This transaction highlights the increasing interest in prime Mumbai locations, particularly for large-scale redevelopment projects. With Mumbai's real estate market witnessing a surge in land deals, infrastructure advancements and redevelopment efforts continue to drive demand for prime locations. Maharashtra government announces additional INR 50,000 subsidy for rural housing under PMAY. The Maharashtra government has announced an additional subsidy of INR 50,000 for rural housing under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojan (PMAY), bringing the total financial aid to INR 2,10,000 per household. State Minister Jayakumar Gaur stated that the provision has been included in the 2025 to 2026 budget. The state has committed to constructing 20 lakh homes within a year, with 10 lakh beneficiaries already receiving their first installments. The government plans to disburse funds for the remaining 10 lakh homes shortly. The PMAY scheme, aimed at addressing housing shortages among economically weaker sections, is projected to deliver 5 crore houses nationwide by 2029. Goa. Government forms committee to resolve Moti Dongor land and rehabilitation issues. The government has formed a committee to address land acquisition and the rehabilitation of slum dwellers at Moti Dongor, Margao. Led by the Director of Municipal Administration, the panel includes officials from key departments and will explore rehabilitation solutions through government schemes or public-private partnerships. The committee has a 2-month tenure and will meet bi-weekly to assess land requirements, determine rates, and draft a settlement plan. The issue dates back to 2013 when authorities ordered the demolition of 116 illegal structures, but legal disputes have stalled any progress. With the committee now in place, the government aims to finally resolve this long-standing issue: real estate and construction industries facing rising ransomware threats. The real estate and construction industries are becoming increasing targets for ransomware attacks, with cyber criminals exploiting digital transactions and sensitive data. A recent report at the SHIELD 2025 conference, organized by the Telangana Cyber Security Bureau, highlighted that 7% of cyber attacks are aimed at these sectors, closely following manufacturing and IT. As more real estate transactions move online, personal information, property records, and banking details are vulnerable to phishing, fraud, and unauthorized withdrawals. Experts recommend decentralized data storage, strong cybersecurity measures, and industry collaboration to protect against these threats. As the threat grows, safeguarding sensitive information is crucial for maintaining consumer trust. Bombay HC hears PILs against Bandra land allotment. CRZ exemption upheld. The Bombay High Court was informed that a 24-acre land parcel near the Bandra-Worli Ceiling Toll Plaza, earmarked for commercial development, falls outside the Coastal Regulation Zone (CRZ). This clarification, provided by the Union Environment Ministry and Adani Realty, counters PLs challenging the land allotment. The Maharashtra State Road Development Corporation (MSRDC) awarded the project to Adani Realty in 2024, expecting to generate INR 8,000 crore for infrastructure development. Adani Realty, also leading the INR 23,000 crore Dharavi redevelopment project, has pledged compliance with environmental and urban development regulations before commencing construction. Supreme Court stays NCLAT order, appointing NBCC to complete Supertech's stalled projects. The Supreme Court has put a hold on the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal's NCLAT directive appointing the state-owned NBCC as the project management consultant to complete 16 stalled housing projects of Supertech Limited, valued at approximately 9,500 crore rupees. This decision impacts over 42,000 home buyers who have been awaiting possession of their homes for years. The court intends to examine whether the NCLAT adhered to the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code (IBC) while appointing NBCC. All stakeholders, including corporate guarantors, Supertech promoter R.K. Arora, and the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority, YIDA, have been directed to submit alternative proposals by late March. The stay returns management control of Supertech to its interim resolution professional, IRP, with the resolution professional instructed to proceed according to legal protocols. Uttarakhand passes new law to prevent land speculation and encroachment. The Uttarakhand Assembly has amended the Zamindari Destruction and Land Reforms Act, 1950, to tighten land purchase rules and protect environmental values effectively. Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami said the change will improve transparency and prevent speculative investments. The new law centralizes approvals for agricultural and industrial land acquisitions in 11 districts, while Haridwar and Udham Singh Nagar follow current rules. It limits purchases over 12.5 acres and requires affidavits for residential plots. The reform responds to rising land encroachments and forest loss, with public consultations guiding policy and ensuring sustainable growth. Maharashtra extends deadline for leasehold to freehold land conversion till December 2025. The Maharashtra government has extended the deadline to convert occupancy class 2 and leasehold lands to freehold status until December 31, 2025. This initiative allows landholders to gain full ownership by paying a percentage of the Ready Reckoner (RR) rate. While 12,436 conversions have been completed, over 1,03,000 properties remain pending. To boost participation, concessional premiums apply, with lower rates for societies opting for self-redevelopment under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana (PMAY). The policy aligns with broader efforts to encourage redevelopment, streamline industrial land use, and promote economic growth, strengthening Maharashtra's real estate and infrastructure landscape. Trichy Corporation introduces UPI payment option for easier tax transactions. Trichy Corporation has simplified property tax payments by introducing a Unified Payments Interface (UPI) option, providing a convenient alternative to the previous net banking method via the Tamil Nadu Urban eSevai app. Residents can now pay property tax, water charges, and other fees directly from their mobile devices. This change aims to increase revenue collection before the financial year ends and enhance tax compliance. In addition to the Vade Kati UPI option, payments can still be made in person at tax collection offices across the city. The move supports the government's push for digital transactions and improved financial management. Ahmedabad enforces stricter waste management and tax recovery measures. Ahmedabad is set to implement new waste management regulations from October, requiring large housing societies and commercial complexes to manage their waste independently. Establishments generating over 100 kilograms of waste daily will be classified as bulk waste generators, biggies, and must adopt decentralized waste processing methods. The initiative aims to reduce Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation's AMC waste collection costs and streamline disposal. Simultaneously, AMC has intensified property tax recovery efforts, sealing thousands of properties and reclaiming crores in unpaid dues. Additionally, the corporation has cracked down on illegal constructions and encroachments, while offering rebates for early tax payments to incentivize compliance. Pune Property News. Developers expand to the suburbs as land deals surge in Pimpri Chinchwad. Pune's real estate market, particularly in Pimpri Chinchwad, is witnessing strong investment activity, with developers expanding into high-growth suburbs. UC Punawale Skyscrapers LLP recently acquired a land parcel in Punawale for 129 crore rupees, reflecting confidence in the region's residential demand. Areas like Punawale, Ravet, and Tathawade are experiencing rising property values due to affordability, connectivity, and proximity to commercial hubs. Key transactions in Ravet and Tathawade reinforce their potential, while Mahalunge and Banner are emerging as premium destinations. With continued developer interest and infrastructure expansion, Pune's suburban real estate market is poised for sustained growth. Delhi MCD property tax offices to remain open on Saturdays until March 31, 2025. The Municipal Corporation of Delhi MCD has announced that property tax offices will remain open on Saturdays until March 31, 2025, operating from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This move aims to facilitate timely tax payments. MCD has also introduced an online payment system via its website and mobile app, with user manuals available for guidance. Starting April 1, 2025, taxpayers must file an online property tax return (PTR) before making payments. A tax calculator on the MCD website helps determine tax amounts, and rebates are available for select categories. Nexus Select Trust Sanctions. Purchase of MBD Neopolis in Ludhiana. Nexus Select Mall Management, as the trustee manager of Nexus Select Trust, has sanctioned the purchase of MBD Neopolis Mall in Ludhiana from AKM Enterprises at an enterprise value of 4,900 million rupees. The deal was done through Select Infrastructure, a special purpose vehicle (SPV) of the trust. The asset covers a leasable area of about 255,666 square feet and houses the Radisson Blu Hotel MBD on Ferozpur Road. Ludhiana's retail rental space is competitively priced, with prices usually falling in the range of 50 to 110 rupees per square foot per month, while ground floor inline spaces are fetching premiums between 160 and 280 rupees per square foot per month across categories. The acquisition is in line with Nexus Select Trust's strategic growth in India's increasing organized retail market. Hospitality news. GHMC seals Taj Banjara Hotel over 1 crore 43 lakh rupees property tax dues. The Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, GHMC, sealed the Taj Banjara Hotel in Banjara Hills, over 1 crore 43 lakh rupees in unpaid property taxes. The hotel, non-operational for 2 years, made an immediate partial payment of 52 lakh rupees, reducing the outstanding amount to 91 lakh rupees, which is expected to be cleared by March 10. Has been tightening tax enforcement, surpassing last year's collection by 42 crore rupees, with 827 crore rupees collected for 2024 to 2025. The action against Taj Banjara underscores the city's strict stance on tax defaulters, impacting commercial properties facing financial or legal challenges. Vidarbha housing demand rises as MIHAN boosts job opportunities. The rising housing demand in Vidarbha, driven by industrial growth and MIHAN's development, has prompted Minister of State for Housing, Pankaj Bhoyer, to push for swift, affordable housing initiatives. In a review meeting, he emphasized transparent execution, redevelopment of old buildings, and integrating residential areas with commercial spaces. To address vacant homes in Hinganghat, he proposed their allocation to the police department. Updates included projects in Nagpur, Wardha, and Chandrapur, with a special housing scheme for industrial workers. Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has also prioritized senior citizen housing, reinforcing the government's commitment to sustainable urban development and economic growth. Pimpri Chinchwad's civic budget focuses on infrastructure, water supply, and green initiatives. The Pimpri Chinchwad Municipal Corporation, PCMC, has proposed a 9,675 crore rupees budget for 2025 to 2026, focusing on infrastructure, green development, and social welfare, while keeping property tax unchanged. Key projects include DP Road construction, water supply improvements, and Indrayani River revitalization. A drone survey added 250,000 properties to the tax net, with QR-coded property records planned. 200 crore rupees green bonds will fund non-motorized transport and eco-friendly projects. Investments in sanitation, health, education, and fire safety are also prioritized. With 1,000 crore rupees more than last year's budget, PCMC aims for sustainable urban growth and improved public services. Noida's authority to auction 17 industrial plots. Under new MSME policy, the Noida Authority is launching its first industrial plot scheme under a revised MSME policy, offering 17 plots ranging from 200 to 7,500 square meters across 6 sectors. Covering 60,000 square meters, these plots will be allotted via e-auction. Participants must deposit 10% of the reserve price, with 30% payable upfront. While industry groups argue e-auctions favor investors, Noida Authority is proceeding with the policy, aiming to standardize land allotment across the region. A detailed brochure will be released soon, and officials are identifying more land for future industrial expansion to boost MSME growth. Redevelopment in Thane gains momentum. Under MMR SRA's strategic planning, Thane is undergoing a major transformation through large-scale slum rehabilitation and redevelopment, led by the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Slum Rehabilitation Authority, MMR-SRA. Supported by frameworks like the Unified Development Control and Promotion Regulations, UDCPR, and the Chidu Maharashtra Town Planning Act. These projects aim to improve living standards while optimizing land use. Key developments, such as Shri Sayanand, C. Adse, Ajas, and Ajinkya Maharashtra CES, integrate rehabilitation with urban planning. The MMR SRA is ensuring transparency by inviting public feedback, promoting inclusive decision-making. These efforts are shaping Thane into a more sustainable and habitable city while addressing housing challenges. Thailand's central bank considers easing loan-to-value rules to boost property sector. Thailand's central bank is evaluating measures to support the property sector as developers struggle with falling demand and stricter lending. Industry players have urged the Bank of Thailand, BOT, to ease loan-to-value LTV rules to boost home sales. While the LTV ratio currently stands at 90 to 100% for first-time buyers, rising bad loans and sluggish market conditions have reignited calls for policy adjustments. Finance Minister Pichai Chunhavajira has pushed for a review, citing weak consumer confidence. Any changes in lending policies could impact property prices, investment sentiment, and the overall housing market. Rome's property market booms with new projects and urban renewal. Rome's real estate market is gaining momentum as investors seek alternatives to Milan's dominance. The city attracted 17% of Italy's real estate investments in 2024, up from an average of 11% in previous years, with €1.7 billion invested. Public spending for the upcoming Holy Year and new town planning rules are boosting investor confidence. Rome is balancing growth with social housing to prevent displacement. Key projects, like the ex Fiera di Roma redevelopment, aim to modernize urban spaces, while challenges remain in infrastructure and waste management. Rome's renewed focus on real estate makes it an attractive investment destination. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.